one of the things they could do too is, we did the last time we had negotiations, was really truly to pull the contract from the surrounding communities and really sit down and evaluate them and analyze them, and you're gonna see that we're right in line, with everybody else.
I agree, and.
Maybe in some cases a bit lower. I mean, it's close though. It really is.
And the question on busing costs, I think transportation costs is a good one to raise, but we have a contract, for better or worse, for the company that's providing us with busing that really doesn't have a fuel escalation clause in it, and I think from our point of view, it's a great contract.
I made that point. I made the point, and I had a couple of other anecdotal comments, that things that I had found.
Right.
The comment was made back that in any $20 million budget, there's something that can be. And of course, there's no question in my mind that there is something that can't be tweaked.
Right.
We could, again, charge the kids more for school lunches, and if we jockeyed with that, changing the numbers day to day or week to week, we could find where our optimum point is,
right,
like a business would do.
Right.
But you can't realistically do that, because in trying to do that, you're going to spend more money in tracking the damn thing,
Right.
than you're going to get out of the system. So,
And when you look at,
but again, I'm a member of that
Right.
group, and I have my own pieces to investigate. I'm
Right.
working on those diligently. I expect the other people are going to investigate too, and I suspect that what they'll come to, as I have, that this is a pretty efficient operation. There are other areas that, frankly, that I suggested be looked at, that were moved over to the archives portion of the spreadsheet, because they were the wrong arts, I guess.
I think, I think it's a good process, and I think they should review every facet of the budget.
I hope
However,
they do.
I would say, if you pick on transportation, we already charge families $250 per student if they're not qualified for a free bus ride, so we're already covering most of our costs with that fee anyway. So, but I think as Jerry says, I think it's a good process. Hopefully we'll learn a lot. The whole budget will be reviewed.
If the school budget's over 60% of the overall budget,
Right.
and salaries are 80% of that 60%, then it would make sense to say, gee, we're spending a lot of money there, let's take a look at it.
Right.
But I am absolutely comfortable with them looking at every detail of our school salary
Yep.
structure, because I am so intimately familiar with it, that we have absolutely nothing to be, concerned about with that.
My hope is that before this group is done, this group advisory committee is done, they will have looked at all of the other groups of employees within the community and all of the other expense groups within the community in as much detail as they will look into the school.
That's right, they should.
And be every bit as critical
Right.
of every aspect of
Yep.
those others.
Yep. Should be across the board. All right. I don't have a report on the finance planning team. Unfortunately, due to scheduling conflicts, I wasn't at the last meeting, so we'll get your report next time. David, no correspondence report, correct?
Just what's going on.
Okay. So at this time, our next meeting is August 25th, and at this time, we have a need to. No executive session. Oh, at this time, we don't need an executive session. Boy, I feel bad for Cindy. I mean, she's writing executive. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
I'm going to give that to Mr. Bowers.
Second.
Second by Ms. Davis. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Good night.
Right.
Good job, Cindy.
Good job. How do you know this is a good job? Where did you get the
Cindy,
minutes?
next time I'm just going to cut up the agenda in about 30 pieces and just put them all in front of you, and then you can.